Alright, so it's time for the crystal guide, and we basically have all the ways to get crystals monthly, and in total I'm going to show you guys every single way to get them. Now they could slightly change on global, but for the most part this is going to be how you're going to get all your crystals. I'm going to have to go through all of this, and you're going to get about 28,000. Now a pity is worth 24,000, so you're getting more than a pity every month. And if we're counting that on Canada, they did reset a thing once, the Mage's Path advanced missions. Maybe it's possible it happens on global, so if we count that in, it's about 30,000 crystals. Now as for one-time rewards, we're getting about 20k from this, so a total in terms of one time we have access to about 73,000, which is 3 pities worth of one-time rewards. These are both separate amounts of rewards that I calculated, where this kind of falls into the monthly but at the same time not. So let's talk about all the ways to get crystals both monthly and one time. Just you're gonna have to listen to everything. I can't really put timestamps for this because it kind of all blends in together, but we're gonna start with the one-time rewards and then go up to afterwards the monthly missions. So let's start. Now when you get in the game, you're gonna have access to story, obviously, and then you will also get in the overworld access to these patrol stages, and these patrol stages will be giving you guys a lot of currency, let's just say that. So when you go to the overworld, you will see these type of things, right? And you will be able to go into them if you finish a certain part of the story, which that part is not out yet on Canada. And if you go to them, you will see that each one you complete is going to give you 500 crystals and then either 10 tickets or 3 tickets. The first 3 worlds are going to be giving you 10 tickets, and then world 4 onwards is going to be giving you 3 tickets at the end, which is still enough. And chapters 1 to 4 at the bare minimum is going to be on launch, which in total is going to be giving you 11,920 crystals. So that is just for completing all the stars, and you have to complete the mission. Sometimes it's like clear using Asta or clear using a defender, right? So it's like things like that you have to do, and you just have to get through story. Now next up, you're gonna actually have to complete the chapters. So when you complete the chapters, you're gonna be getting a certain amount of crystals, which at the moment chapters 1 to 4 is giving you 1200, but if we count chapter 5, it's an extra 1200, which is gonna be up to 3300, either 2100 for chapter 1 to 4 or 3300 including chapter 5, which is almost 3 multis just like that. Now for playing through story, right, the first amounts give you crystals, and just getting through all of this gives you at least 1625, but we'll have to see if that stays on global launch or if they're going to repurpose it in a different way. But at the moment, the first 3 chapters give you crystals for completing the episodes and using the story tickets within it, and that's about 1625 just for clearing the episodes, which is pretty good. Now of course there is the Mage's Path, and if you complete it for the first time from beginner, intermediate, and advanced, you are going to be getting 4,800 pulls alongside other stuff, 4,800 crystals alongside other stuff. So that is going to be good, right? 4,800 for multis, and then obviously you get like some rank up stuff, you get some universal dupes, you get some bond food. So Mage's Path is very good. Now as for world reputation, this is a one-time thing, right? And this is going to be something you do over your Black Clover mobile time playing. But the world reputation level, when you get to level 1, right, you're going to be getting 300, and then when you get to 5, you're going to be getting 500. So in total for that, in all, it's going to be 3,200 for the first 4 worlds that you could get. Now it will take time, but if you do patrol stages, if you do complete the shards, right, if you do all that stuff, you can see what exactly you need to do here. If you go to all here, you're gonna see patrol, clear nightmare, 150, right? King Wolf, it gives you 100. Get a memory shard, 500, right? Then you see the amount of XP you need on top, and every world could give you 800, which is a pretty good amount. Now there is also account linking that you're gonna see that's gonna be giving you 500, but I mean it's not there anymore, but it's going to be giving you 500, which is pretty good. Now there's also going to be 7-day missions the minute you start, and in total the 7-day missions are going to be giving you 3,440 crystals, obviously counting that like summer tickets, but in total, just if I translate the amount of pulls we get, it's gonna be 3,440 crystals in total. Last day you get 2,000, which is very good. Now I'm counting this in just, oh, nice. I didn't really see. I don't know how I'm still here, but I counted this besides the upper league because it's gonna, most people are gonna be able to do this. But in just terms of lower league entry rewards, right, you're gonna be getting a total of 5,450 crystals from completing all of the entry rewards and getting to Challenger 1, which most people should be able to do depending on your server, but it might get a bit rough, but overall, you know, it's pretty chill, right? It is pretty chill getting there. I mean, maybe on global launch it's going to be tough, but we'll have to see. Now, I feel like it should have give more, but I mean, hey, whatever. But doing not this. The citizens requests right here is going to be giving you 660 when you're really down bad. Each one of these gives you 60. So yeah, 60. I think it's like 240, 240. So there's only two. There's the Castle Town and then there's Knight's Headquarters, but it's something. And then the pre-reg rewards, which you're going to get after completing Chapter 1, Episode 5, are going to be in here. And it's going to be giving you 2,700 crystals total, 2 multis, which is 2,400, plus 300 crystals, so 2,700, which is pretty good. And then once you, I'm pretty sure you get this at the same time as you do the Charlotte multi, you get 1,200 for the, just as a thank you multi. It's very possible we get more, by the way, so that's pretty good. And then just for completing the normal challenges the first time, right, each stage gives you 150. So 150 here, then 450 here, and then 450 here and here. So in total, it's going to be giving you 1,800. Now, of course, when we check, that is a total of 39,000 just one-time rewards that you could get in the game. Now, beyond that, of course, you could also continue going into Arena. And you're able, in the league info, if you go to the upper league, you're able to complete all of this and get a total of 14,600 if you get all of this. Now, of course, I'm not expecting you guys to, but you are able to. That is the thing. Now, if we go on, I'm also counting that in total, for Season 1, the amount of units that there's going to be, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many exactly, I think it's like 50 something, but every unit is able to get 410 crystals per bond levels. So you get, once from 11 to 15, you're able to get 380, and then here you get 30, so 410. Now, I'm just saying this is one-time rewards. I'm not counting this as monthly, but you're able to get a total of 20,000, almost a full pity just for getting everyone up to max bond level, which is really insane. And I have a video on bond level if you want like a... well, I probably will at the time of recording, but I already made one for Canada. But for an updated one on global, I will have it either before or after this video. I'm not too sure the release order, but to get max bond level quickly, I put a video out for that. And it's going to be giving 410 per, which is insane. Now, as for the this is counting the Canada updated version of the monthly rewards. Okay, so we're going to be talking about this. First of all, the missions. So for daily in total, you're getting 2,400 a month, which is pretty good. It gives 80 a day, and then 30 days, so 2,400. And now as for weekly, it's going to be giving you 3,360 a month, right? And then monthly is going to be giving you 2,020 a month. And obviously this could increase or decrease, but as of right now, these are the polls, right? So I'm just giving you the ways, and obviously it doesn't really matter how much you're getting. I'm just showing you the ways and telling you at the same time how much it was on Canada, right? So that is how it is. Now for Hall of Illusions, I'm pretty sure it's going to be changed to a general challenge, but with the same rewards as Canada. So Hall of Illusions is now going to be in the general on, what's it called? On Canada, but over here, it's still in the limited time. But doing all the floors is going to be giving you 2,500, not counting the seasonal rewards, I'm pretty sure. So that is going to be how it is. And then afterwards, just being, if we're saying you're in the top 500 of Arena, right? Of course, it could be less, but top 500 is going to be giving you 900 crystals a month. 3,600 crystals a month, 900 crystals a week. But obviously, just the weekly rewards from Arena will be giving you crystals too, so that is something. And that's obviously, that's just how it is. Now then, per season, if you're in the top 10% of players, you're getting an extra 800 crystals, which is good. Now, if you just have the game open for 90 minutes a day on Canada, you're going to be getting over a multi for free. So every day, if you have the game open for an hour and a half, you're going to be getting 50 crystals a day, which allows you to get 1,500 crystals from that, which, let's be real, is quite a lot, right? And if we're counting that we're getting one chapter a month on average, every new chapter is now giving 1,200, which means we're going to get 1,200 extra crystals a month from that. And then the patrol stage will be giving 860. So in total, every new chapter is bringing about 2,000 crystals, which is pretty good. And then obviously too, the reputation levels does count, so you have an extra 800 per that. So every world gives about 2,800 crystals, which, I mean, hey, that's like more than 2 multis per world, which is pretty good. Now I can't show it. Well, actually, let me Let me just go to KR. Give me 1 second. So, if we're going into KR Guild, right, you are able to get login rewards, and in total, login rewards in a month is going to be giving you 1360. Now, in Guild versus Guild, which I think I could show you guys, if you are in the top 100 guilds, which is about top 1200 amounts of players, you're going to be getting, where is it? You're going to be getting 5 tickets a month, so that's an extra 600. And I'd say being able to be in the top 100 guilds should not be that difficult unless there's like an insane amount of players on your server. But I think overall that should be fine. Now, free to play for the, let me go back to Canada. Free to play in the battle pass, you are able to get 390 crystals. So, you know, it's still worth getting the battle pass and doing the missions. I do recommend it. I have to finish this. I still have 12 days, but it's fine. Then just counting maintenances, we get about 400 crystals a month for maintenance, so I did count that. And then obviously there is attendance, which obviously logging in is going to be giving you 1680 a month. Quite a lot to be getting a month just for logging in my opinion. And then there is Feats, which obviously is going to be giving you more, and you have to complete some missions, and then the amount of missions you complete is going to be filling up the point gauge, and the more points you get, the more it fills up. And then you're either getting crystal rewards or the mage piece, S-star mage piece reward, so one of the two is what you're going to be getting from the Feats tab. So just complete what you can, and if I could give you guys a little tip, you could use an emoji in chat, and that's actually going to be something. So I could just do this, bop, and then that's going to count, and it's going to increase it. So if you're really down bad, you are able to do that. Now, you are able to get three free pulls every season, if we're counting a season is 30 days, because every day you get a free single. And if we go to the shop, we are able to get 5 of these. So I'm going to just say that you're able to get 5 extra pulls a month, but in general, you could get 3 no matter what here. So like a free 360 pulls right there is pretty good. And then there is also going to be in the shop, if you go to mage pieces, you are able to get 2 multis a week from just trading in dupes, SR dupes. And I'd say you should be able to easily do this one because you could also use mage pieces, the shared mage pieces. So being able to do it once a month, I'd say should be pretty feasible, and I think you should be doing it. But that's up to you, but I would say you should. And then obviously in a month, you should be able like to get about 6 at least people to bond level 15, especially counting that there's new units. So I'm just saying, if you're getting 6 units up a month to bond level 15, then that's 2400. Now, it's also very possible that Mage's Path gets reset, so we'll have to see how it works, but if not, then I don't mind this part, but if it does, then yeah. Now, I already have videos on them, but it's from the KR version, but they are pretty accurate, so if there's something you're not sure about, check out those videos, and yeah, that's basically all the ways at the moment from the Canada version that you could get crystals. I don't think there's going to be many other ways that you could get crystals on global, but if there is, then obviously it's going to be from like events and stuff. But as of right now, from this you could get about if we're counting, right, oh, wrong thing, if we're counting 28,000 plus a total of about 72,000, you could get about 100k crystals month 1 if you're really grinding super duper hard, which is 4 full multis, about 800 pulls, which very good. So yeah, overall that's nice. Wait, is it, am I tripping? Is that, so 53, you could get 600 easy, I'd say, if you get up to the upper league rewards, but it might be a bit difficult. But besides that, they're going to give you a lot of rewards, and it's going to be nice. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys get some extra pulls when global's out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.